Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. So to start, today we're going to just quickly fix something for Czar because he keeps telling me to fix Czar. I didn't know what he meant because I did exactly what he said, but apparently he wants Czar to be black now. So you know what? So that he stops annoying me, I will do that. Just that's the first thing we will do. He actually made an entire video explaining to me how to do it, which was about 30 seconds long and just consisted of him doing exactly this, which he should have probably done under 30 seconds. Come on, get on my level. And we're done. Now, bam, Czar, done. Why not just have a black hole at that point? You can't even see the planet, jeez. Okay, so continuing onwards, let's look at our user suggestions, and I'll be right back when I find a good one. So our first suggestion is to launch Earth into UI-SKILL, and that is exciting, but I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist to it and make Earth go stupidly fast so that it's a little bit more, you know, extreme, because, you know, the crazier things you do, the cooler the outcome is. Because just normally hitting Earth at UI-SKILL wouldn't really do anything, believe it or not. Wouldn't make much of a difference because Earth is so small compared to it. But if we have Earth going at a relatively high speed, and by relatively I mean stupidly high speed, we may actually get a difference. So let's actually just go 100 light speeds. And we will also slow down time because we're going to hit UI-SKILL in about probably a millionth of a second or something stupid at this speed. So we're just gonna go down to the milliseconds. Okay, this seems fine. We're not going too quickly, but I can see movement. So if we zoom out a bit, yeah, we can speed this up a little bit more. Okay. Now Earth will accelerate, which we have to be careful about because that's usually where I accidentally smash things into each other without actually getting any good video of it because I go a little bit too fast. So we're going to be very careful here. Very careful. Now we do have to remember we're going 100 times the speed of light, which is not really physically possible. Well, theoretically it isn't possible, but there's ways we can cheat that. Expanding space behind us, shrinking it in front of us, you know, all those things are theoretical. Physicists are having fun arguing right now. They all apply to this game. So Earth is getting pretty close. It's actually moving so quickly that it hasn't actually had its oceans boiled away yet by the star because it's moving faster than the oceans can boil. You have to remember, this is all happening within a few seconds. This is pretty intense. So this definitely wins a speed record or two. Here we go, and we're going to collide in 3, 2, 1. I think we've actually hit the yeah. I don't know. Oh, there we go. We have hit now. And will there be a giant shockwave? What's going to happen? Is nothing actually going to happen? Oh, here's the shockwave. Jeez. It's actually bright enough that it's brighter than the star itself. And it's spreading pretty quickly over the plasma. UI-SKILL is probably moving very quickly now after being hit like that. Let's see how fast we're moving. Oh, that's disappointingly slow actually. Barely any of the energy was actually transferred. Was anything else changed much? Not really. Okay, that was officially disappointing. On to the next suggestion. Comment of the day goes to Pugs for a Life, who said, "What if we are in a game of Universe Sandbox 2 being played by a giant? Oh my god. And what if I'm actually playing with a real universe right now and I don't know it? and the Universe Sandbox 2 team actually is like the creators of all universes and omnipotent figures. Oh man, I think we're onto something here. Here we go. This is a suggestion that'll take up an entire video. Terraform the Sun. Okay, this isn't going to be easy for so many reasons, but you know what? We are finally going to do this, and it's going to take a little bit of cheating, but whatever. First off, we need something bigger than the sun that the sun will orbit, so let's look at the different stars we can choose from and find one. Here we go. We will use Rigel because that's 21 times the mass of the sun, so the sun will happily orbit it. Now we're just going to add the sun, of course, which is going to be orbiting. We'll just put it here for now. We'll modify that if we have to later. Now comes the complicated part. We have to first off lower the oh geez, I can't even do that because it's a star right now. Well, cheating, we're going to have to turn down the mass of the sun, and that's just basically required for this. There's no way I can get around that. But we will do it just enough. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're very close. And okay, maybe we aren't that close. There we go. We now have a planet. So, interestingly enough, the sun is now a planet, and we're going to now modify its contents, which are going to be silicon and iron, except it's still a gas giant because it's stuff. Okay, so let's cool it down, see if that fixes our slight problem of it still being a gas giant. Speed up time, see if the gas goes away, or if the game is just going to force me to have this be a gas giant because it's so big, which may be the actual answer to this. Yeah, we're going to have to slightly modify this a little bit more, and by slightly modify I mean shrink. Shrink down quite a bit, actually. Now it just looks like a blue Saturn. So we're just going to shrink this a little bit more. Okay, so at last we have gotten the sun to be a terrestrial planet, which we got it down to 12.8 Jupiters, which isn't bad, but let's see if we can get it a little bit high. Oh, yeah, that 12.9, that's the highest we can have it, so that's the closest to the sun's mass we can get it with life. And this life is going to have to be very special because the gravity will pretty much crush anything on it. So, it's going to have to be, I forgot the name. There was this species that could live out in space and stuff. It was something bears. I will have to Google that. I'll be right back. I was correct. It's the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. But it is able to actually survive in pretty much any condition because science. I could get more complicated, but this is a Universe Sandbox 2 video, not a biology video. Maybe we can make a video on tardigrades later, but at the moment, we are going to move the sun away so that it cools down. Hello, sun, you're just going over here. Now we're going to auto-orbit you. Auto-orbit. And now let's see how this affects your temperature. Not much. Nope, not really at all. So we'll just go out twice as far as that. And we have dropped to 500 degrees. And let's see if it'll drop much further down. Nope, that is where it's at. And we're just going to double the distance again. We're going out very far now, but yeah, like I said, actually we could probably have it orbiting the sun at this point because we shrunk it so much, but whatever. We're not going to cheat. We're going to start with the original challenge. We're not going to modify it to make it easier. And auto orbit again. Oh, we're just almost there. Just hotter than water can handle. And I think this is gonna do it right here. Yeah, it's a little bit too hot. A little bit further out. Now, I'm not saying this has to be human livable. I'm just gonna say that something has to be able to live here. I think... Oh yeah, here we go. This is actually good temperature for humans, so that is definitely good enough. Like I said, the gravity situation, we're going to ignore that problem for now. And we're just going to quickly go into here. I can't change its colors and stuff because it started out as a star. Shoot. Well, that's disappointing. But that's okay. We'll just add water. And wow, look at that. So livable. Nah, I'm joking. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to give it 1 atmosphere surface pressure, which is the exact same amount of surface pressure on Earth. Called 1 atmosphere because it's based off of our atmosphere. And now it looks actually not bad. It, you know, the sun kind of looks livable, kind of, you know. And let's just, oh man, I wish I could change how it looked. Maybe we can cheat a little bit and just place a random rocky planet, copy all of the things across. Okay, so how big is this one? 12.9 Jupiters. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy everything across. And the materials for this were mostly silicate. Whoa, man. What's going on here? The density on the sun must be much, much, much higher. Density. There we go. And what else do we have? We need to auto orbit this. Delete this. Rename this to sun. Give it water. That looks about right. And give it that atmosphere. Let it heat up a bit. I said heat up, not cool down. Oh no, you're just flying outwards. Why are you doing that? Why were you not going in the correct direction? Auto orbit. There we go. Is that better? Is it going to heat up now, or have I just messed up very, very badly? Oh, it's all... Yeah, if we literally turn that to 0, is that going to fix our problem? No, it won't, actually. We're going to have to move this in quite a bit further. And if we move it into here and press auto orbit, I think, no, we aren't fine. Well, this is slightly worrying. We're going to have to move this in quite a bit then. And let's try auto orbiting again. And we are still pretty much absolute 0. I mean, we bumped above to -230 for a second there, but not for long. And we can go into here, auto orbit again. How are we this cold? I don't understand. I don't know if I've messed up really badly somewhere, but this is a interesting situation we're in. Okay, so this is quite the problem. I actually don't know what's causing it, but we can just keep moving it in and hoping that something will change. Auto orbit, and will this do it? Oh, it actually has raised the temperature, so we'll just get real close. How close do we need to get? I have a feeling it flew out really, really far without me noticing, and that's what happened, because I need to move this in a lot. No, auto orbit didn't work again. What the heck? What the heck, man? And now I'm out even further than I originally was. Like a light year. Let's just go in really close. Okay, so now we're close enough that it just flung it again. I don't think we can get that close without it flinging. There we go. Is this going to work? No. We need to move in a bit closer. Okay. Don't fling. Okay, good. We're getting close without it flinging. What is wrong with this now? Where'd the clouds go first off? Oh, because they're all frozen. So we have to get quite a bit closer, I guess. And let's try again now. Will it freak out? I mean, kind of. But that's because I have the time on so high. Okay, so we're almost there. Just a little bit closer. And, man, this game takes a lot of patience. There we go. That's the exact temperature we wanted. Actually, very, very close to Earth's temperature. And now we're just going to recolor. First we're going to get rid of some of the water because it's a bit much. Now we're gonna color this, so we're gonna have the bottom be like beaches, the coasts. We got a basic, low elevation, no tan, and then mid elevation will be like a lightish green, or maybe we'll just go dark green for like tropical forests. Then like high elevation will be the light green. Actually, I'm feeling this doesn't look green enough to me. The low elevation is kind of too much. So let's do this. We'll do that. And then for high elevation, we'll just do white for like the mountains, snow-capped mountains. Look at that. It's so green, it's great. We have these beautiful mountains and forests and water and atmosphere. It's the sun and it's now terraformed. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and remember to keep on checking for new videos. Yeah, also that notification button, it's killing me. People still telling me it keeps notifying them from the channel, so like make sure to keep an eye on that while YouTube basically tries to kill everyone. Sorry YouTube, but you gotta do something, man. Things are getting kind of weird and everyone's complaining, so you may want to get around to like actually fixing this stuff. So I'll see you all next time, and yeah, liking and subscribing always does help. So yeah. Man, that is really green. I doubt Earth is that green. Nah, it isn't. Probably after the Industrial Revolution, too, it's not that green anymore. I like how I've just turned this into a conversation about shades of green. I'm gonna stop this now. I've gone too far down the rabbit hole.